I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought, why not? I've got some video ideas percolating, but they're not quite ready. So this is what you're getting today. Last night I was talking with Sunset Lover on Skype, and then Alistair came on. He's Dan Goat 2009 on YouTube. And so we were chatting, and I never have asked him, always wanted to. He lives in Australia, and I said, did you grow up there? Because you don't sound like you're from Australia. You sound more English to me than you do Australian. And he said that he was born and raised there, but he had gone away to go to school, I guess his formative years, and the instructors where he was were, adamant about proper English. So I guess he sounds more English. And he said his siblings don't sound like him because I guess they didn't go to that school. But it got me thinking about when I was in college, I got into a fight with this guy about where I was from, because I don't really have a Texas accent. And we got into a rather heated, really, fight about it. When I was in college, I lived in a co-ed dorm, and my boyfriend at the time also lived in the same dorm. I was on the fourth floor in one wing, and he was on the first floor in another wing. That's how they kind of separated us. And his next door neighbor would, hang out in the hall. We didn't have air conditioning in our dorm, so a lot of the times we left our doors open while we were there just to get a breeze. And so, and I really loved that, because it really sparked a lot of camaraderie, because you were, hanging out and commiserating about the heat together and whatnot. But anyway, so we became friendly with the guy next door, and he was from Kansas City. And one day he's like, where were you born? Where are you from? Where'd you grow up? I'm like, Dallas. No. Where'd you grow up? I said, I'm from Dallas, born and raised. No. Where did you live? Dallas? No, you're not from Dallas. Yeah, I am from Dallas. So we got into this back and forth about me being from Dallas or not. And he wouldn't believe it. He said, you don't have a Texas accent. You're not from Texas. Like, yes, I am from Texas. So we got into this, yelling match about where I was from. And I'm like, I think I know where I grew up and whatnot. And I showed him my driver's license. Of course, he said that means nothing, because you could live here 6 months and get a driver's license. Well, that is true, but I was born and raised here. And at the end of it, he really just agreed to disagree with me and not believe me that I was actually from Texas. And that's not really the first time I've had people disagree with where I'm from. And I think that's really funny to me, because why would you fight with someone about that? Seriously, is that really worthy of a fight? I guess for some it is. My siblings do not sound like me either. So, they, and my family, they have a Texas accent. So I think personally it's from, I was very, very introverted as a kid. And I think I turned to TV just as a, way to, cope with weird family life. And I love television. So I think my formative years were really spent in front of the TV, just absorbing all that. And so speaking with Alistair last night made me think of that fight in college, which I thought was funny. And then another time, it wasn't so much how I spoke, but how I looked. This woman was convinced that I was not an American citizen. And I don't know, she thought I looked like I was not from this country. And I don't know really how to take that. So I was like, really, what country do you think I look like I'm from? And she's, well, I don't know. I mean, is European, maybe the Middle East. I'm like, seriously, really? Okay. I don't know. Yeah, but she was also adamant that I was not native to this country. So I don't think I look really. I noticed really that the older I get, the more I look like my great grandmother, but then also the more I look like my brother. I think that might be the hat. I'm not sure, but But my great grandmother was she had a lot of German in her, so let's see. We got the same mouth, I think. A little bit the same nose, which concerns me because I don't remember her like this. Obviously, I was not born then, but she grew to have quite a schnoz. And I already have quite a schnoz, so I'm a little concerned. So I think I got some of my dad's, my grandfather, and my grandmother's. I got all of them. Well, my great grandmother's. Three noses. It's gonna be epic. 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 Maybe I should build a little nose splint or something to hold it up when I'm older. I don't know.